What up, peeps? My name is Alex Faction. Today we're going to be talking about the #1 internet secret. How do you make money on social media? This video in particular is going to be a little bit more customized for makeup artists, but if you're any kind of presence on social media, there are definitely tips and tricks in this video that can help you make more money. The first thing I want to talk to you guys about are third-party affiliate companies. These companies will give you a percent dollar amount per sale that you traffic through their website. This method is my personal favorite because every single makeup brand or company in the world is linked through these affiliate companies, and that gives you honesty to what brands you represent on your social media. The #1 hit that most influencers get is that we're being paid to lie, but with these affiliate companies, we can take that out of the equation because every single brand out in the world is available on this website, so you get to pick and choose exactly what you use, but you get a royalty per sale. So if I'm talking about a product on my YouTube channel, it will be linked down below in my description box, and in that description box will be a link, and if you decide to purchase that product that I have spoke of through that link, I will make a small royalty on that product. And that is another way that you guys can support your favorite YouTubers and content creators, because a little bit of that money is going to be going to them, which then helps them continue with their YouTube channel, to help them pay their rent, to help support them in that way. Essentially, if you go to Sephora and buy that product that they were talking about, they won't make any money on that, but if you buy it online through their affiliate link in the description box, your favorite YouTuber will be walking away with around 10 to 20%. So basically, keep that in mind when you're buying something that I talked about in my YouTube video. I can only speak for myself here, but I don't represent any brands I don't agree with, so if it's on my YouTube channel, I genuinely love it. The second method in which you can make money on social media is a paid sponsorship, and this is typically what makes subscribers the most irritated. Essentially what a paid sponsorship is when a company approaches you and is asking you to use their brand in a YouTube video. Typically in situations like this, the content creator is being paid to use this brand, but it's his or her decision to say yes to that brand deal if they wholeheartedly agree with the product. Now, some people think that larger YouTubers are liars because they take these paid sponsorships and use them in their video, and essentially that's case by case. They could absolutely be totally lying and that product is a piece of shit, or they could really believe in it. So really you have to pick and choose who your favorite YouTubers are and really why you like them and if they're genuine people as a whole. So a small tip when taking paid sponsorships: a company is going to email you asking to use your products on your social media or your YouTube channel, and they will absolutely not bring up money at all. Now, this does not mean that they are not willing to pay you for that service, but they're not going to bring it up first. It is your responsibility in business to bring that up in your follow-up email. Essentially, one of the reasons why they do this is because if they can get away with you promoting their products for free, they're going to take that first. So they are not going to bring up any money. They are not going to give you a set rate. That is your responsibility to do so. So your #1 question might be, how much do I charge these people? And honestly, that is the most complicated equation of them all. I've heard various things in my career on social media, and one rule of thumb that I keep hearing most often is that you're going to charge them $100 for 10,000 followers. So essentially what that means is if you have 30,000 followers on Instagram, you should be charging them roughly around $300 per Instagram photo. But one thing that can really complicate that equation is your interactions versus your amount of followers. If you have 30,000 followers, but you're only getting 20 likes per photo, they're not going to pay $300 for that sponsorship because they're going to know or wonder what's really going on your social media. Maybe you purchase followers or whatever. But if you have 30,000 followers and you're getting 10,000 likes per photo, you can bump that number up. You really need to look at yourself and you look at the numbers on your Instagram as well as how much your following really connects with you and how much they're all watching. Another way to calculate rates for sponsorships on your social media is to see how much the item itself costs. If it's a watch company and the watches are $300 and you're going to charge them $300 for one Instagram photo, but you have 30,000 followers, you only have to sell one watch to make up for that rate. So really think about that, and that can help you bump up the price, because if it's really expensive and you're thinking about 30,000 people, don't sell yourself short. You know, you might not have 10 million on Instagram, but you have 30,000 people on your Instagram, and if something costs $300, you only have to sell one to make up for your rate. So really calculate and focus on how many people are really watching your stuff, how much does this stuff cost, and really remember that these companies need you more than they need them, okay? Okay? Another thing to think about when you're charging a company with a rate to put a sponsorship on your photos, videos, YouTube videos, Instagram, whatever, is to think about your equipment. Your equipment is expensive. Your lights are expensive. The time it takes you to film a video, the time it takes you to edit a video, the time it takes you to really create quality content. Do not calculate your rate just on the number on your social media. That's only paying you as a billboard. You're not a billboard. You're a person and you are working for this content. So definitely take your social media into account when creating the number for your set rate. But also, you need to very much factor in that you're working your butt off for hours and hours and hours to make this content. If you've never made a YouTube video before or never really made an Instagram photo or had an Instagram as your career, these people don't even know how much work really goes into this. And you know, it looks very clean and simple and fun, but there's a lot of stuff that happens, and it's a lot of effort and time and work that it takes to make this cool stuff. So definitely factor that in to your rate. The third way to make money on social media is YouTube AdSense. If you have a YouTube channel, you're going to make more money on social media than an Instagrammer alone. It is known in the industry that YouTubers can sell and push more product than an Instagrammer can because there's not so much of a connection, and your followers really aren't interacting with you as much as they are via a YouTube video. So if you really want to make a career as a makeup artist or on social media, definitely make a YouTube channel because that's where all the money is, that's where all the opportunities are, and that's really where you can connect with your followers the best. Does that make sense? All in all, if you want to be successful on social media, you need to be professional. You need to email them in a professional, respectful way. You need to respond promptly. You need to be on time. You need to hit your scheduled marks. If you have sponsored posts that go up on a certain day, they need to go up on that day. This is your job. Do you know what I mean? But all in all, be yourself and definitely do your research. I have Googled my butt off. I have YouTubed every YouTube video that exists. I've talked to different people. Everyone kind of has their own idea on how to be successful on social media, but generally, you just need to keep learning. Find out what works for you, find out what works for the world, see what the internet has to say, and really mash it together into your own little business. Now for a reason where I was most excited about making this video is I want you guys to comment down below some tips, tricks, and rules and stuff, different stuff that you guys have learned on your own personal career in social media, and I want you to leave those in the comment section. That way you can share your expertise, you can read other people's expertise, and we can make this video and this comment section